Hello, my name is Vincent LoBianco, and today I'm going to show you a screencast tutorial on how to use Keynote. Now, if you own a Mac computer like me, you may not have Microsoft Office readily available to you. So what's really cool about Keynote is that Keynote is actually going to serve the exact same purpose that Microsoft PowerPoint would, in case you don't have access to Microsoft Office or PowerPoint. So in my case here, since I do use Keynote quite a bit for presentations, I have it here on my toolbar. However, if you did not, you would be able to just go into the Launchpad, and it would most likely be right here on this page, Keynote. So as I said, I do use the program quite a bit, so if you never used it before, you would have a slightly different page. More like a Get Started Welcome To page, but in my case, I'm ready to go here with a new document, so I can click on New Document there, or I can always just go File, New. So now from here, this is basically how you're going to get your presentation started. There's a bunch of different themes. There's also standard view as well as widescreen view depending on what type of screen you're going to present it on. So in my case, we can go to standard. And yeah, there's plenty of choices here. Of course, these are just templates. So all of the images are fully customizable as well as the text, the colors, and any other transitions throughout. So my go-to canvas usually would be the slate. So why don't I take you into the slate and show you what a typical presentation could look like. So the first thing that you'll see here on the page, it says double click to edit. Now, in most cases, this is going to be your starting page, your opening page, your introduction. So say, for example, you don't want to just start with some text, just because text could be a bit boring, You might want to get a picture in there like you saw the parrot on the previous screen. So what you can do is you can go to Change Master, and then from here, you have a bunch of different choices on what you want this page to look like. So now some of these pages obviously look like they'd be more like body pages of your presentation, but one of the best choices that I like to do is I'll always pick this one right here. And now I have a nice, beautiful, welcoming screen to start my presentation. Now, say for example, I'm not doing a presentation on birds. What's really great about this tool is I can go here and I can go into all the different photos that I have saved on my computer. So for example, I don't know, say I'm doing a presentation on cars. I can pick on the picture of cars. And from here, I'm going to change, you will double click to edit, of course. Makes it very simple to use, double click to edit, and I will change my title to cars. I can double click to edit again, and here is most likely a good place to put your name, so people know who the presentation is by. So I'm going to enter my name in, and now I just made my cover page. Now, of course, you don't have to be locked in with everything that is on this page. Say, for example, you want to change the text. You could change the text size. You could change the font, make it a little more modern and bold. Also, you can, of course, change the color. You could change the position. This is fully customizable. Like I said once before, the program simply gives you templates, and from what you decide you want to do is what you can do. So I'm going to change the color, and I will do that right here by clicking on the text. And now I have different background colors. See how it says cars? Yeah, it's just that simple. Of course, it makes sense to use complementary colors like blue and green. They will go very well together. Now, of course, I can just leave my opening page. And when I'm ready to go on, you can simply click in the top left corner where it says Add Slide. And from here, you can now begin your body of your presentation. So, for example, say you want to just give some information about cars and you don't want to add any photos. We could enter in some information such as a title. So I'm going to enter in the word Mitsubishi Eclipse. And that's because that was the picture you saw on the front page of a Mitsubishi Eclipse. And then from in here, now you can add in your body paragraph. So You could put in anything you want here. And also what's great about this is, once again, you could fully customize the background and the color. So for example, I want to change the style. I can change the style very easily on this. So what's also great about this too is that you can also add in more media as you go along. So for example, if I want to add in another picture, I could simply bring in another picture from my library and add it in. And what's great about this too is you can use literally any picture of any size. You'll be able to crop it to best fit your screen. So I can put this picture down here, and I can play around with my text, and I can change my text, as I previously mentioned. So now, of course, you're going to want to add more than one slide. You're not just going to keep it as a single slide. So again, I could add another slide in. Now, what's great is you don't have to just use text. What's great about this one right here is this one features all photos. So now, say I want to switch to a slide of all photos, I can do that as well. And what's great too is all the photos that you enter in on your screen, you can customize those photos and edit them to best fit your presentation. So that'll include the shadow. That'll also include whether you want a border on it or not. You can add a nice border. And also, of course, you don't have to just follow the template here. As I said, you can completely recustomize the photos and where they belong. So that's one of the great features here, is that you can fully do this. And then say, for example, you wanted to also add in text. You're able to bring in a text box right underneath the picture. And from here, I can enter in bird. Also, when you enter in the text itself, you can fully customize the text. As I previously said, the program simply gives you templates, and you're able to do what you feel is best for your presentation. So, also, there are plenty of charts also that come with the program. So, say for example, you wanted to input some data on a certain presentation, you would be able to add in tables as such. And once again, these tables are simply templates. You're able to fully adjust your percentages and your colors, which is another great feature. Also, you're able to enter in shapes and sizes for whatever reason. Say I wanted to put in a shape here, I could do that, and I could input some more data into the chart or the shape. And also, when you're ready to add in another slide, you simply go back to add a slide. And then we could add another slide. So with that in mind, I could add a slide of a full picture if you don't want to have more than one picture. And then, once again, the picture is fully able to be edited to size, cropped, whatever needs necessary to better your presentation. So once again, this is just a brief tutorial on the powers of Keynote. Many people who do not have Microsoft Office readily available to them, you need to understand the powers of Keynote. And the best part of this is this comes stock with the computer. I didn't have to specially download this program or anything like that. It just came with the computer, which is great. So there's no membership or subscription costs necessary. So say also I'm ready to wrap this thing up here. I'll just go into File Save as you just saw me do, and I could name it Presentation Cars. And this is going to save right onto your iCloud, or say for example, I'll put it on my desktop. is now saved to my desktop. And there it is right there. So now I'm able to easily access my document to go back to it or be able to send it, which is great. So once again, I do appreciate you taking the time to watch my presentation on Keynote. And I hope this helps clear up some stuff that maybe you didn't know about the program. Thank you.